This is a guided exercise for turning anxiety into excitement. As always, I invite you to welcome in that soothing, havening touch, palm on palm, as though you're washing your hands under warm water. Arms crossed to your chest, fingertips on your shoulders, moving gently down your arms, that nice, warm, havening hug. Fingertips across your brow, following your eyebrows or wrapping around your cheekbones. All of those experiences will deepen the electrochemical journey and enhance your access to neuroplasticity as we do this guided work. To begin, I'd like to invite you to float back across the course the previous week and find a moment of mild anxiety. A time when you noticed that you were worrying about something or feeling a little uncertain, or perhaps your palms were feeling sweaty or your heart beating a little quick. All of those signs are a part of what our brain turns into anxiety. Once you've found that moment, I'd like to invite you to gently bring it to the center of your awareness and allow your mind to become curious about what it is in that experience that is leading to the feeling of being anxious. Emotions are really psychophysiological experiences in the body, meaning that our mind and our body are communicating with one another to share information in order to make sense of the present moment. And as you're noticing this moment that you've identified, get very curious and inquire why. What was happening in this moment so that my mind and my body began to experience a sensation that then was tagged as anxiety? The beautiful thing about our thoughts is that they're changeable. And we can interpret the information of our body through the act of intentional curiosity and intentional attention to what is happening in any moment. As you're further exploring into that identified moment, I'd like to invite you to welcome in a gentle breath, breathing in to a count of 4, 3, 2, 1, and out to a count of 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, continuing the havening touch, we're going to breathe in again and again, and a slow, gentle exhale. And one more time, inviting your breath in, breathing in on top of that breath, and a slow, gentle release. Very good. Turning your attention back to that identified moment, invite your attention to also connect inward towards the physiological data points of your mind and body in that moment. Now, of course, at any time during this exercise, if your amygdala starts chattering away, push pause and do that CPR for the amygdala exercise. You'll find it linked below. As you're noticing the physiological information of your body, invite the story of anxiety to gently step back, noticing if perhaps it can be placed gently on a shelf or even become a scrolling ticker tape at the bottom of your awareness, just like they have on TV. Allowing your mind and body to now connect more fully to the physiological information happening in that moment. We're going to shift our focus for just a moment, and I'd like to invite you to now float back across the course of the previous day, week, or even weeks, and find a time where you were excited. Some of us may find that we go back months or years, or even as we start exploring the idea of being excited, that we have some early experiences that pop up, waiting for holidays or birthdays as children, perhaps the first time driving a car. There's many times in our life where our mind and our body communicate the energy of excitement. And even sometimes those experiences have feelings of anxiety tied into them. The beautiful thing about excitement and anxiety is that physiologically they're very close in terms of how they're experienced in the mind and body system. So once you find that time that you are excited, invite that now to become the center of your awareness. And notice any physiological representations arising in that moment. Perhaps a feeling of slightly sweaty palms, a rapid heartbeat, holding the breath a little bit. All of those experiences are really wonderful representations of how the body responds to excitement. And noticing that mind-body communication experience, let's do that same getting curious opportunity around this moment of excitement. Invite your mind to begin to explore what was happening in that moment. Why were you becoming excited? What was going on within your mind and body system? Perhaps even noticing if excitement had a specific color. What color would it be? For me, it's often sparkly. And sometimes sparkly rainbows. What is the color of your experience of being and feeling excited? I'd like to invite you to once again welcome in another gentle breath as you deepen your relationship with this experience and this feeling of excitement. Breathing in to a count of 4, 3, 2, 1, and out to a count of 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. I'd like to invite you now to take that experience of anxiety off that shelf, or just notice it running along the bottom of that ticker tape, as well as now connecting back to that identified moment of excitement. And allow the two to coexist here in this moment. And are there any similarities in how your mind and body are responding at this time to each moment? They are usually quite close in terms of their physiological and sometimes even emotional presentation. The shift is the lens through which we see it. And noticing the experience of anxiety, I invite you to see if you can identify what was coming up in that moment, what uncertainty or worry, and if possible, even inquire in your mind's eye, what if I was excited about whatever that thing was? Moments of anxiety can be forward focused, our mind being nervous or concerned about something in the future. And what if we were excited about whatever that upcoming thing was? Excitement about new opportunities is a really wonderful neuroplastic brain changer. Similarly, the very act of highlighting a difficult moment that's happened in the past and now sitting and holding space for that moment right here, right now. Well, how exciting is it that you're enhancing your awareness of the data of your system? You're creating greater distress tolerance by being in relationship with difficult moments while wrapping the warm, fuzzy electrochemical blanket of the havening touch around your mind and body system. You are showing yourself that you are capable of holding difficult moments and getting curious about them, which in and of itself is neuroplasticity at work. You're sculpting your brain to have new pathways that have the greater opportunity of showing up in the future should anxiety arise again. What if we are excited in this moment, noticing the powerful healing in our hands, opportunities that we truly hold to sculpt the present, build the future, and heal the past. I invite you to welcome this practice into your life on a daily basis, taking the power and the opportunity of the data of the mind and body system and creating it one into excitement about what there is to learn and experience in the world around us. Even in the dark moments, there is wisdom and there is power and the space